Doria, I'll bring you in. Abdallah, I'll bring you in. I can see you celebrating in the background. I can see you celebrating in the background. Doria, guys, I'll bring you in. Do you know how crazy it is, guys? 2 City fans were the first to come into the whole thing. 2 City fans, I think Liverpool fans. So let me just first get my prologue before I give this over to the guys. Let me just give my initial thoughts here because I'll bring the guys in. Shocking. This will send shockwaves across the Premier League. So I'm still processing what is happening, but there are repercussions. First off, we have to talk about who takes over. Let me be very clear here. Forward all calls from Saudi Arabia. Liverpool office, forward all calls from Saudi Arabia. Gerrard, don't you dare pick up that phone. If you pick up that phone, I will take a ninja dart and put it inside your freaking wrist. Don't you dare pick up that phone, Gerrard. Don't you dare. Gerrard, don't you dare pick up that phone. Liverpool office, forward all calls from Saudi Arabia. Forward all calls from Saudi Arabia. That's first thing. The next thing is what happens with Klopp. Actually, no, forget that. No, Man City. The whole notion was Pep, Klopp. Liverpool winning right now. So, Klopp, what can you do for your rebuild? Can you now build a new team and now say what's up? But with Klopp now gone, are we really going to see the English Bundesliga? We were already saying it was the English Bundesliga without him, but when Klopp is now gone, are we really now going to see Pep completely rule the entire English league like freaking Thanos? Is he going to completely Thanos this damn league? That's the next angle. Another scary angle is we've seen Pep win with a second team. Klopp hasn't won with a second team. So are we now saying that this is now a thing against Klopp of where you can't rebuild? Because one of the key things we give Pep and we give Fergie is you won with 2 different teams. Pep and Klopp, they won with 2 pretty different teams. Klopp, you never rebuilt and you never won with a second team. So now that's now a slight against him. That's another thing. Beyond that, does Klopp retire, sabbatical, or is he waiting for the Euros? Is Klopp now waiting for those Euros? Because does Klopp now know that Germany will now fail at the Euros and is now waiting to take over? So is this like now enough to go into international management? That's that other angle. And the other thing now is, because there's so many different things here, man. Because yes, Disney Plus. So this makes the league super interesting because Liverpool players are like, bro, we have to send him away with a trophy. So this now adds a Disney Plus narrative into this league because now they're saying, bro, if this is our final season with Klopp, we've got to send him away. So this league and this season now has that extra Disney Plus sauce. Because the Liverpool players will now be much more motivated to win the league because they know that it's Klopp's final season. So do we have a Disney Plus narrative for Klopp's final season? Guys, look, man, it gets like, there's so much so simple. Let me bring in the guys, man. So remember, guys, like the vid, subscribe if you're new. Like the vid, subscribe if you're new. Like that vid, subscribe if you're new.
What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. And HH, I'm going to run this line that you said to the GOAT, Pep, yeah? Pep runs Klopp out of town. Pep runs Klopp.
That's the narrative that people are. Oh, okay. So honestly speaking,
HH.
What would you say was the real reason that this guy said what's up?
I think fatigue. It's either fatigue or he's burnt out. Burnt out, fatigue, or he's fallen, or a massive fallout with FSG.
So okay, but why wouldn't Pep be burnt out as well? No, because remember, Pep, because that's what I said in my reaction. This is the same reason that Pep gave when he left Barca. That fatigue, too tired, he needed to relax. So
he's got all his friends around him, Cheeky and Ferran Soriano and Cheeky Begiristan. Why would he leave? I think they continue to back him, and the players love him. And why would the Haaland sign a 5-year contract? Why would he sign a 5-year contract? And you know the release clause in Haaland's contract?
What?
When he renewed this contract until 2025. So in my opinion, I think Pep will sign a new contract. Probably minimum 2 years. It's a roll-on contract, but it'll be 2 years, in my opinion.
So you're saying that he's definitely staying?
Yeah, I'm definitely positive. I'm definitely positive he'll be signing a new contract, in my opinion.
Patrick, what are you saying, bro? How are you reacting to this news, man?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. We can hear you, bro.
Nah, man. I'm look, for me, I'm not gonna go like my fellow City fan who was overexcited, because now I'm shitting bricks, because I'm like, why say it now? They knew this in November, right? And
siege mentality.
They knew this in November. Right now they're in the final of the Carabao Cup. They're getting close to the FA Cup. They're doing very well in the Europa, whatever you call it, the Europa. And now they're at the top of the league in the Prem, and then they've made this announcement. This might be bad for the Prem. This might be bad for everybody, because what the fans will do is they will support these guys no matter whatever happens. They will go and back Klopp, as this is his last season, and the players will also do the same. So it might be bad, but look, it's a shock the way it's been done. The man looked like he's on a hostage situation videotape when he started.
Look,
you see that?
That's what your boy Pep has done to him. That's what oil has done to him, man. It's what oil does to you, bro.
Man, the guy was uncomfortable in the video. I was like, is there a gun in this man's head? Is Pep standing on the other side? But you know what? We mustn't be happy as City fans, because ours is also.
I'm not happy about this season. I'm happy overall. He's gone. I think they'll win the league this season.
Ours is also coming, man. Trust me, our time is also coming. But it's sad to see Klopp gone, man, because who's going to stop Pep if Pep extends?
No, but see, that's it. That is the larger issue that people are not seeing, is that, let's be real. Do we really believe Arteta can do it? No.
Nah.
Chelsea, we already know the situation at Chelsea. We already know the situation at United. Villa, give me a freaking break. Spurs are perennial losers. So that's why the next thing we'll have to look at is who then takes over. I mean, like, I'll put that as a separate thing in terms of who takes over. But it's true. Like, my thing is that this has serious ramifications for the Premier League.
Yeah, like can we take a man who allowed another man to feed him meat at his restaurant? Seriously. I don't know if you saw that picture, HH. I don't know why you didn't speak on that. The man
yeah, Salt Bay. Yeah. Look,
that man closed his eyes. Nobody closes his eyes on Salt Bay eating them steak.
That's crazy.
HH, to interject, I don't understand. Where is the rival? Like, why are people so sad that he's leaving? I don't understand. Post after Mourinho, this is the biggest female dog I've ever seen as a manager in the Premier League.
But Abdallah, the fact is that, the fact is that let me even put this as like let me just put this as like a thinking, man. Because hold on, if we talk about so let's talk about Pep and Klopp. Yes, it's been one-sided, 100%. But the fact is that nobody has either won it off Pep or come as close as. Listen, nobody has ever won it off Pep like Klopp. Nobody has ever come close to Pep like Klopp. No one has. Arsenal, they were 6-7 points behind. Yeah. So nobody, because remember, we know that, I don't care when all is said and done, this is the greatest team ever in the Premier League. United fans, stop, like there's no argument. This is the greatest dynasty we've ever seen in the EPL. So when you know that what you're dealing with, Klopp has beaten that and has come closest up to a point. Are we saying Arteta can do that? No. Yeah. Chelsea is a freaking mess. United is a freaking mess. So my thing is that the only hope for somewhat of somebody actually stepping up to him was Klopp and Liverpool. Nobody else as we've seen has come close. So even if, we'll get to who should take over Liverpool. Whoever takes over, we do not know. But now that Klopp has now gone, we'll now decide what Liverpool is doing. Are we now saying Arteta will now take his place? We know Poch is a damn loser. Ten Hag, they have huge freaking issues. So let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a stack. like this is horrible for the Premier League. Because here's my thing. If we're assuming that Pep is going to commit long term, this is horrible. It is horrible for the Premier League.
Horrible for you. Great for us. Great for us.
No. Look, Abdullah, we have much bigger issues that they're trying to win the EPL. Like, let's actually try because we need to actually sack Poch to begin with.
I don't understand why people should be celebrating this. Apart from Liverpool fans, I've seen Mr. Brent, aka Scumbridge, like he was mourning he's lost his father or granddad. I've seen flipping.
No, but Abdullah, you have to look. No,
your mate, Mr. Flaunders.
Abdullah, you have to. It's about perspective here, and it's about being realistic. So see, Abdullah, if you are a completely delusional fan, and you think that your Tottenham team or Chelsea right now can win the league this year or 2 years, you're mad. Arsenal, it's up and down. It's up and down. But United, Chelsea, Tottenham, you're so far behind. The next best thing is, you know what? Let's at least have a competitive Premier League. Because the worst thing is seeing one team totally dominate. If there's a competition, it's better for the league if it's like, okay, it's a competition. What would you rather have? One man slap you or two men slap you? Actually, no, that's a bad analogy. Okay, wait. Bad analogy. Okay, wait, hold on. Dr. J, what does this do for the Pep and Klopp narrative, man? This Klopp leaving. Jay.
HH, can you hear me well?
I can hear you. You sound like you're in a bunker, but good for it. Hopefully you're not still in your crane, bro. Please.
Nah, bro. We're 1 year into learning Portuguese, man. And funny enough, I can already speak it fluently.
Obrigado. That's also the thing I do in Portuguese. So obrigado.
But yeah, hello to everyone. You know, I was in a deep conversation with my sister and my brother-in-law, and then he just tells me out of the blue, like, Klopp is leaving. And I'm like, what? That was what drove me out of where I was, and I ran over here and checked Twitter, and I was like, oh goodness, this can't be happening. Because this is heavenly bliss for anybody that's even remotely in support of Pep. Look, I'm not a Man City fan, but I need this for my narrative.
You're a Pepista. You're a Pepista. No, because you're like, but do you get the point that I'm making though, that
yeah.
If Pep commits, like, nobody is touching him.
That's the idea. So are we saying Pep don't run Klopp out of England?
You see, my thing is I put it out to the streets. So currently, 60% that says that he was tired, but 18% says it was due to Pep. So most people are saying, but there, like, honestly speaking, I think it's a combination. I hate this answer, but I think it's a combo. I do think there's an element of him being tired, but Klopp is just looking at this City team, how much money they are spending, their rebuild. So he said, bro, I'm going to expend this much energy for what? For what? Like, look at how hard it is for me to now get money out of these guys. These guys have pretty much built a second multi-million-dollar team. Like, he just knows that, bro, do you know how much that could mess your mental way? I'm so expending so much energy to go up against that. You're going up against a freaking machine. A freaking machine.
HH, but one thing. You keep saying how much they're spending, but this Klopp brother recently is the one who's been spending. He almost
Perfect. Who has spent more recently? Yeah, if you give me the receipts, has Klopp spent more recently?
On Caicedo, remember? You almost dropped 100 on Caicedo.
Almost. But they didn't, because we were there. So, okay, what's it called? Vibe. What do you think this does for the whole Pep Klopp narrative?
It's devastating. I think that Pep and Klopp, the rivalry between those two, and it's just the respect that both of those managers had between each other was just phenomenal. I think that, yes, I do think, he's tired in the sense that, running the same club for 9 years is quite cumbersome. And more than that, like you see the good things that this guy's done for the club is unreal. Like we were seventh, sixth, mid-table team back before he joined, and then when his first full season came fourth, then second, then third. We were title contenders, man, and this is definitely a big blow. And I believe the players got to know about it today morning itself, which is I don't know how they get to it, which is it's now all or nothing basically. We gotta play for the
So no, but do you think that because I'm just asking this question to the streets right now, do you think with Klopp gone, Pep, no one can touch Pep? He now wins every season because no one will be able to come close.
Yeah, I think Pep himself said that his biggest contender was Klopp. And I think it was also, I mean, he does have his bogey was actually, I think, in my opinion, was Poch. Even when he used to always play against Tottenham and even this season Chelsea. But I do believe Klopp was sort of the anti to basically Pep in that sense. So I think this is just going to be pure dominance from City next. I mean, that's all we're going to see for the next few years, unless we see a certain rise of certain teams. But I mean,
But my thing is that who do you think is most likely to do what Klopp has done? Because again, you have to understand that City is a whole different beast, bro. They're a whole different beast.
They're a completely different beast, like you just said. With the money that they've got, the players that they've signed, and this is one thing that you got to remember. Yeah, Pep's an absolute management machine, right? And this is the difference between Klopp and Pep. It's that Klopp was almost just like one of the fans, right? I don't think he is the type of manager to do it continuously throughout his entire life, if that makes sense. He was just one of us who liked the club a lot and decided to take up the role of management, if that makes sense. So, I think Pep is Thanos. So,
no, actually, this is scary. So I asked the streets what will happen. So only 10%, only 9% say that someone else will rise. That is sad. So only 9% feel that someone else will rise, but 70% says no. Pep is now Thanos.
People say he has lived off the underdog complex. Klopp. Liverpool are such a great club historically. I just don't understand. This guy keeps on making excuses, one after the other.
No. But Abdallah, the fact is, let's just deal with facts. Liverpool had never won the Premier League before he arrived.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the first thing. Second of all, he gave them the Premier League. Third thing of all, 97 points, I think, wins the league in almost every Premier League season. Like in almost every Premier League season, 97 points wins it. Yeah, so the facts, because here's a context is very key. Because bridesmaid second, I'm actually bigging up your guy. This shows that City are an extraterrestrial force. Like, I don't care when anyone says this is the greatest Premier League dynasty ever. They have surpassed Fergie. There is no discussion right now. So, Klopp, you are going up against the greatest EPL dynasty ever. So you have to use that as context.
Bigger than Sir Baconface.
Yes, of course. This is big. No,
wow. No, I don't think so.
No. But this is what I always say. Look, see, if you're fair here, I will always give Fergie kudos. Wait, hold up. This is what I always say. I'll always give Fergie kudos because you made bombs like Nicky Butt and the Neville brothers look good because those guys are bricks. So I give Fergie the dot argument. But if we're just saying face value, what it is, this City team have made a far greater impact and have dominated this league more so than Fergie. Like, if we just keep it, they just have. In terms of records broken, domination, football played, how they've dominated is unlike anything we've seen in this league. So when you use that context, that's how you've just got to just say for a club, bro, like, you have to give him a dub based on what he's going up against.
Yeah, but it only took him a centre-back crisis for him to win the league.
Come on, don't use that.
Oh, I'm shameless. Company had just left. Company had just left, and Laporte was out for the season. So it took him.
How would you feel if you only lost one game in a season, one game, and still lost the league?
You lose that game
I would
against
feel like
Watford.
Liverpool.
Watford. You lose against Watford. What?
AJ,
Watford.
Wait, Dr. J.
What's the likelihood that Klopp, or what's the coincidence possibility, I'd say? Like, what's the probability that this is just coincidence that Klopp announced this the season after Man City completed the treble and are going on 4 like,
Look, Jay, that's the narrative that people want to go with.
The chat are telling me the narrative doesn't exist, but you can't. It's there. It's right there.
No, look, I don't want to make that leap or that assumption. Okay, that's what I say. I don't want to make that leap or that assumption.
You know why we can make that leap? Because your narrative is usually that Mu ran Pep out of Spain.
And I'm sticking to it.
Pep, I believe, won 3 in a row, and then Mu won 1, and then he left. Now, of course, we know it's not as cut and dry as that. But the truth is, for any serial winner, it's always very difficult to accept loss. It's very difficult. So if we try to be in the mind of Klopp for a second, how would you accept one league title in the middle of 2 in a row, then 3 in a row?
I mean,
then
no,
treble,
Jay.
and then he announces 5 years more, and then he's going on 4, and there's nothing to say if he wins 4, it wouldn't be 5 in a row and 6 in a row and this and that. Of course,
No, because my thinking is that, okay, if the tables were actually, you know what, I want to, because people haven't spoken, I want to go to people who have not spoken. So, Black Seal. So, do you think Pep now dominates in Klopp's absence? That don't come to you, Smoke, Mr. Black Seal.
Oh. Yeah, can you hear me, HH?
Yes.
All right. The truth is now, everybody in England is cooked. Absolutely cooked. Because unless Pep leaves, or unless those FFP charges come out true and they get relegated, I have no clue who in the hell is going to stop that machine, because I have no faith in Man United. They are just horrible. Whoever has faith in Arsenal is an imbecile. Chelsea, well, you know damn well. You know damn well you guys are not.
Black Seal.
Yeah, you know.
Wait, hold on. Let them know.
But now, at this point, I think everybody in English should start learning Spanish. And that's my first language. So just start learning Spanish and start learning tiki-taka football, because literally the only teams right now that I can see stopping Man City are in the Champions League. You know, like Madrid, Bayern. But who? Maybe an Atletico Madrid. But other than that, who in the hell's going to stop this machine?
So we're saying Arteta, or you're giving no love for Arteta. Arteta can't rise.
Look, Arteta is a good manager, but I have no faith. Although that team he's building just lacks a striker, one clinical striker, maybe a Victor Boniface. Who knows?
Okay, hold on. Let me come to Smoke. So Smoke, are you now going to be smoking your cigar for the next 10 years straight now with Klopp going?
You know, HH, in Africa we're saying a suit without money is a t-shirt.
Wait, Smoke. Oh, look, I'm sorry. I mean...
A suit without a shirt.
Okay, keep going, Smoke. Keep going.
No, just explain to people, right? When it's all said and done, HH, it's 1 Premier League and 1 Champions League, right? You can go on all the noise that you want.
But Smoke, doesn't context matter?
No, it doesn't.
HH, I just gave you the suit without money. You're wearing a suit, but you're not money. So it's a t-shirt. It doesn't matter what context you want to put around it, right? Life is difficult, HH. At the end of the day, if you make noise, HH, you have to live up to it. And my man found out that no, consistency is not easy, HH. You may be fast, HH, but when Usain Bolt starts putting his strides, he's gonna pass you. And that's what it is, HH. If we're being honest, the man got tired. It's like, what's the point? I keep putting my all every year and I still come out second best if I'm lucky. HH, it's not easy. So I understand his mental fatigue. It takes a lot to go on those title runs and to lose by such little margins, whereby
1 point twice.
Any other season you begging that prem, because you can't you can't tell me that if I lose the title by 97 points next season I'll come out the same. No, man, that thing eats you, man. It eats you up. And then I think the nail in the coffin was Arsenal. Him seeing Arsenal lead for 93% of the season. It's like, you know what? It's like I thought it was just me, right? It's all of us.
So basically, so you said Liverpool fans should blame Arsenal for this.
Yeah, I think that was the nail in the coffin, HH. Like, let's say, for example, HH, you go toe-to-toe with someone, right? And then you come out close. Then there's a guy who has such a big advantage, and they meet the same fate. HH, you think that someone is using cheat codes. You'll be like, no, this game is unfair. Right? So eventually, I feel as if it got too much. Because at the end of the day, HH, the fans have put you on this pedestal. But then you don't have the merits or the credentials to back it up. HH, like, is that thing whereby it's like, okay, 1 in 30, then it becomes.
Hold on, no. That's not on Klopp. That's on Liverpool. One in 30 is Liverpool, not Klopp.
No, HH, I'm talking about the club.
Yeah.
You must remember it goes to a Man City versus Liverpool thing. Is that thing whereby we can say Pep is the best Man City manager, but you consider about Klopp because there's guys before him who've won league titles. You understand? Because we're talking about the best of the best, and we like HH. You're not even the best in Nigeria, but you want to say you want to sit on the table of the best in Africa. It doesn't make sense.
Don, can I ask you one question though?
Shoot, man.
Because I think I would actually even push back on the statement that Klopp isn't the best Liverpool manager. Now, based on accolades, he clearly isn't. But then on the flip side, if you bring all those managers they had from the past to manage against Pep, I guarantee you they're coming off worse.
But Jay, that's unfair. We have to take everyone, because people say, would Pele be the best player right now and then today? Just give everyone their kudos for the time that they were in.
That's based on talent.
No, but Dr. J, the thing is, when those guys were put in the situation, they won. Right? You can say whatever you want to say, but they done it.
Wait, hold on. We have to move on. So let me hit some debate because I want to move on to the next thing. So shout out to Zoting TV. Pep will leave soon also, HH. Sad times. No. You see, no.
Opium. Absolute
He won't.
No, wait. You know what? Maybe we'll do this as another topic, but very quickly. What
HH,
Pep wants...
There's a rumor going on.
No, wait, hold on. Pep, do you know that? Remember that statement at the end of the first season where they said, Pep, you can't do this football in the EPL. Pep has that on his wall firmly. I swear to you, he has that on his wall. Pep wants to so disrespect this league. What Pep wants is that he wants no shred of Fergie's memory to exist no longer in England. So basically, he wants to totally... Pep isn't done yet with England because he so wants to destroy and dominate that it would be impossible for you to talk about Fergie. That's what Pep wants. So trust me, Pep is not done yet. Pep is not done yet. Far from it.
Yeah,
shout out to Sumia Jaswal, member for 2 months. Thank you for your membership, bro. Klopp should join Madrid with young players available.
Well, a new contract.
That makes sense.
Carlo has signed a contract extension.
New contract.
Barca.
But
every player he wanted is there.
Okay, but hold on. Miguel Rabines. My fear is that Liverpool will go for De Zerbi, who I desperately want at Chelsea. Also, we definitely aren't winning Carabao Cup after this season. Okay, wait, hold up. See, we will talk about managers in the next topic.
They're motivated, that's why.
But yes, Miguel, now I'm scared. I'm scared because we are now playing a... Damn it! The final is different now because trust me, this EPL you're going to be seeing a different Liverpool right now.
Yeah.
Because now you're going to be seeing guys who are now super extra motivated. So especially in that final, you see, the final is different now. You see, let's be real. Liverpool were already favorites before. Now, so Miguel, we have a game on our hands right now. Now we have a game on our hands.
Are you telling me Nunes will now be scoring goals?
Smoke, Nunes could be dropping a 3-piece. Basically, Nunes could look like a blonde white man from Norway. Nunes is now Nunes is now Norwegian, blonde, and white. That's what Nunes is right now. That's what he is right now.
Wait a minute. When is the final first?
It's February, sometime February.
End of next month.
End of next month. Okay, but hold on. Zoting TV, thank you for Dubinsky, Zoting, thank you for Dubinsky. Look, Klopp is leaving because of FSG. I'm sure he wants to renew Salah, but FSG will force a sale. Vivian contract is up soon also. FSG doesn't support him now. Pep gets backed. This is clearly a fallout with ownership. Now, here's the thing though. This mirrors...
They don't have money.
No, but hold on. See, this mirrors Pep with... What was the name of that president, that Barca president? Doctor, you must know. That's...
Ransoriano.
Is it Sandro Rossell?
I don't know.
Yeah, so basically, Pep
I don't
has
remember
beef.
either.
Yeah, Pep. I mean, chat. If you can tell me who was the president when Pep left Barca the first time, because he had issues with him. He had issues with. I don't think it was Laporta. No, it wasn't Laporta. Definitely wasn't Laporta. It might have been Sandro Rossell. It might have been him. But yeah, look, this could be a case of where, mate, do you know what we're going up against? Do you know what we're going up against? We can't go up against that dude, bro. Yeah, Charles, yeah, Sandro Rossell. Yeah, we can't go up against that dude. So maybe it's a case of where they couldn't go up against that freaking guy. They just couldn't go up against that guy. So my thing is...
There's a flip side, though.
What's the flip side?
Because you know that the same way Liverpool is rocking right now, the dressing room is in shambles or whatever, or there's siege mentality brewing and everybody's calls are going back and forth, you can guarantee that that's the same thing happening on the blue side of Manchester. I guarantee, like, Pep is going to use this as the motivation for his team talk.
Oh yeah.
Because the same way Liverpool want to go out on a bang, Pep is itching to send Klopp out with nothing.
Yeah, no. Pep is sick like that. He's sick like that.
You know that a Man City side, one thing that gets them up and fired is when they then have to win the hard way. So
but hold on. That's maybe true, but still, the motivation of Liverpool players will be more. Now, here's the thing: all because you have more motivation doesn't mean you will win. No. That's just an element. Like at the end of the day, motivation is only a certain percentage of winning a game. You still need strategy, talent, and execution. So even if you're more motivated, that doesn't mean you'll definitely win. But Liverpool's motivation right now is going to be more than anybody this season. I'm sorry, it will be. Now, can they not turn that motivation into results? That's the question we don't need to know. But shout out to your boy Static Man. One has Endo, another has Rodri. What's more to do? Look, it's real, man. I have to describe. Remember for membership, baby. Klopp failed a quad, then City wins treble next year. Do you think that's really bothered Klopp?
Yeah, it did.
So do you think it was a mixture of like the quad failure and then the treble?
It has affected him when he was so close to winning the quad. 2 finals, 2 games, and he was close to winning the quadruple. And he saw Pep win the treble the following year. That probably killed him. That was the final nail in the coffin. Because I expect, in my opinion, before what had happened last year, or before this news, I expected for Klopp to outlast Pep. Because as long as Pep is here, then Klopp will be here. But it looks like...
Okay, wait, hold on. Croven 18. Laporta, this is a must. Sell Roberto and Alonso's organs on the black market. Put Xavi as punishment for his Arambo and as his personal butler. Sell everything. Just get. Should Barca go for Klopp?
100%. 100%. You see, what Barca is lacking is the part of Klopp's game that excels, which is energy, passion, grit, tenacity.
And the money.
Work hard.
Money.
And money. Wait. No, just say how. So look, we just said that. Shout out to your boy Thingy. He just talked about how they were not backed. How do you go from the issue with the FSG to a team who are pretty much selling their kids for pennies? Come on, bro.
But the one thing he guarantees is constant talent influx from La Masia. So it's a big
Okay, so hold on. So Sean C, member for 7 months. I am heartbroken. Klopp legend competed against a state.
Hold that, Sean C. Hold that.
Yes, Sean C against an O-ring, man.
Hold
It's
that.
soft, man.
Keep
Wait, hold
filling
on.
up your cars.
Hold on, David C. Just a reminder: Newcastle are also state-owned. Yeah, but they're coached by Brexit.
FFP.
They're coached by Brexit. Tao Aarons, Ranieri and Conte won the league on Klopp's head.
Uncomfortable conversations. Uncomfortable conversations.
Wait.
Yeah, he was there. He was there.
Ranieri?
Yeah.
Come
Oh,
on,
Klopp was there.
This
Yeah.
was Klopp.
Oh, but
managing-
I think was that Klopp's first season or second
yeah,
season?
this was like Andy Carroll,
First or
man.
second.
That was first.
First.
Yeah, no, bro, come up. Okay, so guys, let's look at who takes over now. So hold on, let me get the stroke marker. So guys,
If Gerrard,
now an obvious choice, a big obvious choice of who is going to be taking over. A lot of people are looking at Xabi Alonso, but let's just crack a few jokes. What do you think the chances are Gerrard picks up the phone?
90%.
90% is going to be.
Okay. Patrick, okay. Let me confess to Vibe. So Vibe, what chance do you think that Gerrard picks up the phone?
He's gonna pick up the phone, but it depends on FSG and the owners as well, right? If they want him to join the club, I think we've seen what he's done at Villa as well.
I saw someone say Lampard in the streets. Relax. I said relax. Relax. Okay, you're just right. Vibe go on.
I think the obvious answer is Xabi Alonso. I think that is the most obvious answer in terms of the like for like nature and how he's also able to connect with not only the fans but also the players on a different state, and that's what you lose with Klopp, because as soon as Klopp leaves the dressing room, the first thing you're going to see is that void that you have to fill, and I think Xabi is going to be able to fill in that void, if you ask me. So everything from the high energy press, the movement of the ball, everything, it's very similar. So I think that the only thing that makes sense to me is Xabi. So
Patrick, who are you saying, bro? Takes over.
Man, these people changed the flip flop. The chosen one they told us for years is Gerrard. You told us that Gerrard is the man.
Patrick.
Yeah, the chance.
Patrick, that is the play.
Just think about it. Gerrard is the only man who can compete against Pep.
No. Patrick. What's it good? Emery has shown that Gerrard is a brick. Like, basically, blame Emery. Emery has shown that Gerrard should never come near a major managerial job.
Wait, wasn't Gerrard almost the guy who beat us with Villa? We had to do a comeback. Remember? That was Stevie.
2-0 up, then 3-0 down. 3-2 down.
Yeah,
Okay,
go
let's
on.
be serious though. I think people are saying Xavi, but Xavi is cooking well there, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna start.
Wait, no, it's just hold up. How is Gerrard on 18%?
Man,
How the hell is Gerrard over De Zerbi and Hansi Flick? No. Guys, people, in the streets, guys, hands up. Who voted Gerrard right now? Name and shame. Who voted Gerrard on this whole thing? Name and shame. Okay, sorry, Patrick, go on. Patrick, continue.
Wasn't me.
Patrick.
I think I did as well.
Okay, let's be serious.
Drop a brick.
Yeah.
I think that Brighton manager would suit them. This Xavi thing, you never know. He comes here, is he going to cook? I don't know, but let's just be honest. Liverpool fans, regardless whoever you get right now, I think there's going to be a downfall of quality because
Agreed.
regardless the fact that Klopp is running away from Pep, and we have to be honest, he is. I would be running away from Pep.
We run him out of town.
Yeah,
No.
I think there's nobody who can do a Pep can, and HH has said it on many shows. This man.
You mean Klopp?
Those times I
Klopp
used to
can.
not sleep at night. I'm like, this Klopp guy, man, just go away. There's moments where Liverpool would go with the gap. It's just unfortunately you guys will run out of gas and will catch up to you. But this competition between Klopp and Pep is better than Fergie and Wenger. Because Fergie and Wenger, it was a one-sided thing.
Yeah, it was one-sided.
This one might be one-sided, but at least there was a chance. You could say there's an opportunity. Wenger and Fergie, I don't know why people try to bring that up. It was just abuse. That was just...
No, because I've always said, like, I don't think there's been any league where the top two teams have gotten 98 and 97 points. I think La Liga maybe one season, but that is a huge points total for the first two teams, 98 and 97.
Wait,
so
when Mourinho hit, did Mourinho hit 100? He did, did he?
no.
No,
With
he
Real
did.
Madrid.
He did.
98.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
What was the
Madrid,
second
yeah.
tally? What was the second point again that time?
I'm
I
not sure.
forgot
Man.
that.
I mean, Streets, what was the
Somebody-
second place then? No. Okay, so look, so Patrick, let's be real right now. Joe, who should take over? Because Gerrard is not in this conversation.
I know, you know me, I'm a City fan, so my heart is just saying Gerrard. But let's be honest. Okay, look, there's a lot of managers out there, but I'm just saying, I don't know.
What a troll.
No, but Patrick, let's be real. Xabi Alonso makes the most sense because Xabi Alonso, he's still loved by Liverpool. He was part of a historic UCL win. Look at what he's doing with Leverkusen. And let's be real.
The money as well.
Because the stars are aligning.
I think it's
Look at what he's doing with Leverkusen right now. Now, I don't think they win the league. So hold on. So they'll come through, Bayern will eventually win. Now, Xabi Alonso, there may be a situation that I do believe that they will say, Tuchel, go kick rocks. But if you're Xabi Alonso and you look at the Bayern job or the Liverpool job, I think if you're Xabi Alonso and you're a man who wants to sort of challenge yourself, you'll go to Liverpool. Now, the issue though is dependent on the kind of mindset that Xabi Alonso is. The easier job would be Bayern if they sack Tuchel. Because yes, there's pressure, but most likely you'll win the league. Most likely, and you have all the players. You pretty much control that league. You go to Liverpool. Here's the thing. It's weird though. It's weird. Yes, there's pressure, but because of who he is at Liverpool and the situation that arises, I don't think that's pressure. Here's my argument.
It's a different
Hold on. Here's my
pressure.
argument. I think he'll have more pressure at Bayern than at Liverpool.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think so. I think there are different types of pressures.
Sorry, Doctor, let me say one more thing, Doctor, and Doctor can go. And I know, I just want to bring this out. You just reminded me one thing. Guys, the panel and everybody in the streets. I want you guys to just agree with me. If Bayern don't win the trophy, what are we going to say about Harry Kane? This is just a story.
No, Patrick. That's a whole different combo.
That's for another day, man.
That's a whole different combo. That's a whole different combo. So I mean,
you can't take the Tottenham.
wait, hold
out of the
on.
man.
Abdallah, objectively speaking, who would be the best manager for Liverpool? Objectively speaking.
Everyone's saying Xabi Alonso is the obvious choice, and most likely it'll be him. But I think in my heart of hearts and deep in my gut feeling is that it'll be someone under the radar, like a Schmidt from Sporting Lisbon, or a Ruben Amorim from
take over Klopp.
or maybe.
I mean,
everyone's saying it's not obvious.
No. Look, well, I don't think people are saying it's obvious. I think people are saying that, like, look, it just makes sense based on just how well he's doing with Leverkusen, his history with Liverpool, and it's like, you know what? Here's a good quality manager. And no, look, here's the thing, guys. Let me be very clear now. I call this the Moyes complex, the David Moyes complex. I think we actually mentioned it on the show before. All because he's doing well with Leverkusen doesn't mean he will do even better with Liverpool. So all because you do well with medium players doesn't mean they'll do well better. Because we've seen situations where guys have done well in a small market. They've moved to a bigger market and they flopped.
Like Mourinho.
No, not like Mourinho. No, not like Mourinho. No. Okay. So, Dr. J, who do you think should take over from Liverpool?
There's different things should and would.
Okay. Actually, no, it's true. Those are two different things. Yes, those are two different answers.
You see, obviously Gerrard is like, but giving Xabi Alonso the chance, could it be too early? Could it be too early to make that jump? Because if this is just his first season, this is the first season, I believe, right? In managerial.
Wait, who?
Xabi
Second.
Alonso.
No, second season.
Okay, because I'm like, could it be one of those things like Potter, where okay, you're doing well, and then they give it to you, and then it's too early, because not everybody is going to be a Pep that had a very wonderful squad and he had the mentality right off the bat to handle a high-profile job. But I think it would be a good idea to give it to him. Moreover, if Liverpool don't win the title this season, it won't be like he's stepping into a high, like a job where they've been winning it all the time, like Fergie and so on and so forth. So it's like, yeah, if he doesn't win the title in his first season, that will also be all right. So I think, as I said, as you were mentioning, the easier job for Xabi Alonso would be Bayern, in my opinion, because look, you shouldn't fumble the league, so you're not going to be a flop. You simply will underachieve if you don't win the Champions League, but you won't be like a flop. But at Liverpool, you can easily end up 8th or below if things go wrong. So I think they should try to go for either Xabi Alonso or someone completely like very inconspicuous, like very.
So do you see them like going for? Do you see them going for like a De Zerbi or someone who, like basically a name that people aren't even considering?
Put it like this. If Xabi Alonso wins the title, I can see them going directly for him. I think that's automatically.
Well, is it dependent on him winning the title? Come on, bro. Like Leverkusen have never won the league in their history.
Okay. Good question. When Klopp signed, was he a league title winner or not?
No. Okay. Like no. I think wasn't that the season where he almost got Dortmund relegated and he finished like mid-table or something.
Okay,
but he still has the title in his belt.
Yeah, no, but when he won it, he wasn't just fresh off winning a title. He'd won the title like years prior.
Yeah,
so
he was at the bottom. I remember he was at the bottom.
Yeah. So I think they would like to go for if Xabi Alonso can prove that he can win it with Leverkusen, then I think that makes his appointment a bit more certain, because it's like, okay, at least we know he can win. Whether or not he can win with us, then I think that puts it like a foot in the door, per se. If he doesn't and he fumbles it in the last day against Bayern, but I think he's the front runner for now.
Smoke, who do you think should take over, bro?
HH, it doesn't matter, HH. I'll tell you why. Right. You still remember the season before Gerrard came? I think he went invincible with Rangers. Right. And then there was all this hype, like, oh, he's back, the chosen one. This is a stepping stone. Then he's gonna come to Liverpool and take over the reins. HH. If we're being honest, last season Dortmund was supposed to win the Bundesliga. Right? Tuchel is a bum, HH. And I've been telling you this. I've been telling you this since that is Mateo.
The Tuk.
I've been telling you about the Tuk, HH. I've been telling you about the Tuk. Right. So at the end of the day, what Liverpool fans have forgotten is how shit their owners are because of Klopp. Right. One thing I'll give Klopp is he's never bad-mouthed the owners, even though he knows they've never backed him really, and they've been crap. So now the next manager, HH, you're now going to see the holes of FSG. So the thing is, people must understand that it's not going to be as smooth sailing as it is under Klopp. But at the end of the day, as much as he never won much, he's still an elite manager. And elite managers cover the cracks of the owners. So HH, whoever thinks whichever manager comes in, they're going to be challenging straight away, HH. Look at Poch, HH's manager.
Please don't, because Smoke, what we are trying to get rid of Poch right now. And actually, guys, are we saying Klopp to Chelsea? Maybe.
He said he's never
I
gonna
wouldn't
manage.
rule it out. HH, I wouldn't rule it out.
Hell no. Hell no.
Your bum-ass team better win that final, HH, to make sure he leaves with
No, Smoke. Did you hear what we were saying before? This now makes, like, Miguel Rabinez just put up the Dubinsky. This makes our final different because, bro, we are now, bro, they were already favorites before, but I say it's a final, we have revenge. But with this right now, they're more motivated. Now, Smoke, I still want us to beat them because we owe them revenge. So yes, I'm still backing my team to win that freaking trophy. But it's different. They're fully motivated now.
But we're holding the Prem to make sure they don't win it. You better hold that damn trophy,
Can I ask something, HH? I've got something to ask. I just looked at a few things, articles. Guys, why are we not discussing the fact that Don and HH and everybody on the panel, the fact that it's not only Klopp leaving, it's the whole dressing room plus the sporting director. What's happeing at Liverpool?
It's the whole
It's a revolution, I guess.
Well, you know what? No, here's the thing, though. Well, look.
With the new.
Is it that shocking? Because if it's a case of I am going, if I have another job lined up, these are my guys. That's one thing. Another thing is loyalty. Bro, I am loyal to this guy. This is my guy and everything. If he goes, we go. So here's the thing, though. If they are all stepping down, it might mean that guys, we have another job lined up. All right, another job. We'll follow you.
Doesn't Gerrard has his own team there up in Saudi?
Smoke.
Let it go.
Smoke. I've already phoned Liverpool and FSG. They are forwarding all calls from Saudi Arabia. Even if the Saudi prince calls,
they would be
even if the Saudi prince calls, forward him, put him on voicemail. Obviously, until Liverpool hire a new manager, all calls from Saudi Arabia are getting forwarded.
What if Gerrard comes back? What if Gerrard comes back with CR6?
No.
CR what? Okay, wait, hold on. Let me get to Dubinsky's, man. So, shout out to Aaron's FSG reality. Roy Hodgson part. Okay, now here's no. Let's just do with this. If Roy Hodgson gets announced, there will be a civil war in Liverpool. There will be a civil war,
and rightfully so.
Liverpool fans will find FSG. They will storm his home. They will storm. So basically, FSG. If you value your life, you wouldn't dare do that. Johan Cruyff's ghost, Jebus Chelsea. Gerrard learning to write Arabic to resign as we speak, bro. Here's the thing. If he resigns with no job. Liverpool are not picking up the phone for Gerrard. That's not happening, bro. Trust me. It is not happening. David C. Alonso linked to Liverpool, Potter to Chelsea. Eh?
Only an idiot would take Potter back. Come on, man.
No,
but they took Lampard back though.
Potterball.
We are not taking Potter back. Potterball. We're on a Potterball. No, we're not. Let me see. That's happening.
Potterball.
You had a Cruyff's ghost. Pep will leave too. Maybe summer 2025. Chelsea will hit their prime with a new manager when Pep and Klopp are both out of the league.
There's a rumor. There's a rumor going around that he would resign if they get relegated just to spite them, just to spite people in England.
Okay, look. Now, I have a separate thing. If they get relegated, I believe Pep leaves. I believe Pep leaves. Now, no, but put that to one side. Pep isn't leaving. Look, be very clear here. Pep wants to completely, totally undress and disrespect this league. He is very far from done with this league. Trust me. Pep is way far from done with this damn league.
He wants to lubricate this league.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, let me now ask a question because I believe that this EPL thing has now changed, man. So let me come to your boy Vibe. Vibe, do you think that Liverpool's chances of winning the Premier League have now increased, stayed the same, or what? How do you think this now changes Liverpool's chances of winning the Premier League?
Obviously, right now our players will be motivated more than ever. I think that we need to take it one game at a time and not just get very excited in that sense that, obviously motivation is just temporary. We need to keep it consistent. It's a long season. There's still a lot more games left, and we know what City can do with their long game runs.
But come on, you can't lose the league in its last. Come on, bro.
No, I agree. I agree with you. I agree with you on that point. But I do think that because it's his last season, I think every player in Liverpool will give their best. I think that we have a chance at winning a few trophies. I don't want to keep my hopes up high because again, we can we already know what City can do. So But I think it's a must that every Liverpool player must give their best, and whatever the result will be the result. Basically, just give their best.
Smoke. Do you think that Liverpool can get this Dubinsky win, man? With the extra motivation.
HH, they can do whatever they want, HH. The fact still remains is under Pep, we've never lost a title race. Whenever we've lost the league, we went in a title race.
Ooh.
We've never. The best Liverpool team, HH, with a front three of Firmino, Mane, and Salah. HH. And as I'm saying, at the end of the day, the facts are the facts. When it comes to running till the end, we always make it through. And now we have another thing is HH. People are forgetting the incentive now of Pep saying that I beat this guy even when he wanted that standing ovation. We kicked him out with no title. Because trust me, Pep is petty like that. Trust me, HH. So
centre back crisis.
Yeah, especially with KDB back and Haaland is still to come. HH. At the end of the day, every season, this is when City comes to life. It's this period of the season.
So Spock, you don't believe in Disney Plus. You don't believe in Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, Baz Luhrmann's Detective, Robin Hood, Sword in the Stone. You don't believe in any of this stuff.
Not in the Premier League. The last Disney Plus was Leicester, HH. In the Bundesliga, maybe with the Took, that Disney story. HH, trust me, it'll be tears again, and I'll be
but my things are, come on, bro. Okay, because I get it. Motivation can only take you so far. At the end of the day, you have to play football and you have to execute. But these guys are like, come on, we can't let him go. We are top of the table right now. We can't let him go without a trophy.
HH, at the end of the day, Nunes is still Nunes, right? Salah is injured. Okay. You can motivate these guys as much as you want. HH, you can read as many.
Fine. He'll be back.
No. Okay. But here's my argument. My argument is this: that true, Nunes is Nunes though. But don't you believe that mindset is very important in sports?
Yes.
And if you instill a certain mindset, it can make you do things that you normally wouldn't be able to do. Like the mind is a very powerful thing. So Nunes. Hey, Klopp is here for 5 years. Okay, be a break. If it's like, bro, do you know what this guy means? Do you know how special he is? That now puts a whole different mindset into you.
Understand English though, HH, for him to understand what it means, HH.
Oh man,
this guy.
Get a Spanish translator to translate it for him.
Maka's in there for a reason.
HH, Liverpool sporting director is leaving as well.
I said that.
Did someone just say that?
Wait, hold on. Wait, so everyone's leaving?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What you see?
Wait, what the hell is going on, bro?
Like an hour ago.
Is Liverpool getting relegated? Maybe the
Liverpool getting relegated.
HH, I told you this at the beginning. That's what I asked you. I was like, everyone is leaving. What's happening?
George Schmachka, his name is George Schmachka.
But HH, are the 115 going to the Liverpool side? Maybe they're getting relegated.
HH, just look at the pictures I sent you. Even the merchandise in shops has been sold on discount.
Okay. Look, I mean, what's it called? So, I mean, Patrick. So, you feel that this doesn't change anything for the title race? Like, so does this make you more worried, or who cares?
I am worried because your man. I told you when that video started. Your man knows how to play the sympathy card. He played it very well. I also felt sorry for him.
Card.
I was about to say, man, just give him the league. It's just quite funny. I'm saying HH. He says they knew this in November. They knew this last year, but he's announced it now when he's top of the league and in the final with Chelsea. As you say yourself, they're doing this purposely. That guy wants the quad. I wouldn't be surprised that he wins the quad and stays. That this is just sort of.
Come on. He'd never do that, man. He'd never do that.
I wouldn't be surprised, man. Pep can make you go places, man. Pep can make you go places.
So okay, but you're saying that no, even with an extra motivated Liverpool, they can't beat Thanos. They can't beat the Spanish Thanos.
I'm scared. I'm not with Don Smoke. I feel like this will make them go closer again. They might not win it, but I think this will bring another monster Liverpool. Because let's not forget, this is the only team that went toe to toe. Do you remember the time when HH they would win, we would win, then we would play 2-win, then they'll play 3-win. You're like,
Actually, hold on. What's their next EPL game?
what's the next game?
Chelsea. The West London Tory Blue Cowboys. The Whores and Sluts of West London. The Whores and Sluts of West London.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. So basically, let's see what this was, because guys, it would be hilarious if we smack them up at Anfield. That would be hilarious. if Modric drops a 3-piece at Anfield after all this and everything, that would be hilarious.
You have a good record at Anfield, but let's be honest, you're not doing anything. They're on the siege mentality right now. And
screw that mentality.
You got to remember as well.
Palmer doesn't care. Palmer will score 3.
Wait, hold on. Vibe, what's in Vibe?
You got to remember, like, players that have been injured, like Robertson and Dominic Szoboszlai, they're all coming back this month. So
coming back to do what?
To play, bro.
To win the Smoke. Okay, you know what? Here's the thing, Smoke. Here's the thing, because the streets have voted with Disney Plus, 24%. Because Smoke, you better be on this stream if Disney Plus comes through. Because you've talked a lot about Smoke, I'll be real with you. Let me be real with you. Let me be fully real with you. My money is still with Man City because I still believe that they are. Wait, hold on, Smoke. Hold on. So let me just play it. My money is still with Man City because I believe that squad is far better than Liverpool's squad. And I think that the Fabinho, the Mane, and what's it called, Firmino have been a loss. But here's the thing, though. I am less. I'm still. My money is right now, but I am less sure now than I was before this announcement. My money is still with City, but I'm sorry. This news makes things interesting. Smoke, you can't tell me that this doesn't slightly change things. With the fact of like they will not play with a sense of urgency based on the love that these players now have with Klopp.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't put into consideration the City dressing room. Trust me, we also have our own narratives in there, right? What
narratives?
The team that made sure that this man only walked out with one Premier League.
Smoke, you can't call that a narrative. Smoke. That is a disgusting motivating factor to have. No, Smoke. You're not telling me that Pep is it to say, bro, let us motivate ourselves to make sure that this man only works. No, come on, Smoke. That's messed up.
Then you don't know Pep.
Like you remember when Liverpool won the only league title they won in this era, and Bernardo Silva still refused to give them the guy. That was Uncle Petty. Players are not good people, man.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me come to Emmanuel. Emmanuel, what are you saying, bro? Emmanuel, what do you say? So basically, what are you saying with regards to? Do you think that Liverpool now win this league with this announcement? Yes. Emmanuel?
Yeah, no, I do not think they will. I absolutely do not think they will.
Why not? With this news. So why don't you think that with the extra motivation they won't?
This news came too late. This news should have come 1 month earlier. Man City have gotten into their rhythm already. People talk about when Man City get into their 18-game, 19-game run. Man City have already started it. These City fans over here are sick. They have not made any hype about it because they don't want to get jinxed. But they've started their run now. I've forgotten. Their run started from the Fluminense game.
Big iron bars, though. In my opinion, the only way we can win the league is if we win at Anfield and we win at Spurs. But we haven't won at Anfield and Spurs for a very long time. That's the way. That's the only way.
Doesn't matter. Come on, man. Who cares? We've drawn.
Bro. Liverpool.
Yeah. Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Okay, look, I think Emmanuel's thing is okay. So wait, smoke.
No. All the seasons we've won the league, we didn't win at Anfield. right? And we didn't win at Spurs. At the end of the day, Liverpool are not going to go unbeaten in all their remaining.
Yeah, no. Like, look, it's a 38-game season. It's about how well you do over 38 games, not over one or two games.
I think for the first time we've won like 4 or 5 Premier League games in a row, right? So we've started that run, HH, and at the end of the day, I believe Chelsea will do something, right?
Wait, on Wednesday.
HH, like it's in your hands. You HH, like you guys have a chance to be part of history. Like, it's the only productive thing.
Hold on, Smoke. No, Smoke. Wait, Smoke. What do you mean? So you want us to help you?
No, HH, it will be the only productive thing you've done this whole season.
Smoke, you have a very twisted moment. I say, bro, the aspect that is so you want us to be proud of our contribution being you helping you to do it for in a row. Are you sick? The heck? No. Smoke. Our focus is let's just have a good league finish and let's beat these guys in the Carabao. We're not here to help you. Stand on your toes. Stand on your own toes.
Let me remind you something. At the moment, it's only Chelsea and Liverpool managers who've won the league of Pep. Do you want them to have 2 leagues over one of Chelsea, or do you want it to be square at 1 apiece? Think about it.
Smoke, I would not help you. So let me hit quick to Dubinsky's man. So shout out to your boy Jin Kazama. I think that's him from Tekken. Klopp to do a Jay-Z retirement if we win the quad. Or basically, like I think Jay-Z, I think it was the American Gangster album he did. He then retired. And I said, oh, this is like my last album. Then he came back. No. Jay, here's the first thing. A quad is impossible. A quad is literally impossible. It is impossible to win a quadruple. You just can't win a quadruple. You can't. So first of all, a quad is impossible. There is a 0%. There is a 0% chance of winning a quad with this team. No way.
Do you know what the streets are saying, HH?
What?
That Klopp is leaving because of Nunes.
Look, maybe it's true, but no. Like I say, like nah. He ain't gonna do it back for no way. Josh, HBO, not Disney Plus, trends to slip in a crucial game. Look, it's true. Pep is I think if I was just between HBO and Disney Plus, I think HBO is going to happen. But Disney Plus is a possibility. I believe Pep is inevitable and Pep is going to say what's up, but a possibility is a possibility. So let's now talk about the man from Egypt, man. So
the Egyptian belly dancing king.
Dr. J, how does this affect Salah? Do you think Salah now says, screw it, I'm out?
I saw a nasty comment in the chat section. And yeah, I'm blaming you because it's your chat section. That said that a swap deal, Salah for Salah for Stevie G is imminent.
Wait, hold up. Salah to Al Ettifaq and Gerrard to
Salah for Steven Gerrard.
That is disgusting.
That's disgusting, man. The fact that is like, at least it's not going to be a swap between Salah and Steven, but the fact that FSG potentially are really, really intent on selling Salah, and that might have been one of the things that propagated Klopp's dismissal, or his retirement, early resignation. It could really affect Salah mentally. Of course, on one end, that means siege mentality, us against the world. Let's send him off on the best of terms. Let's win it all, and go out in a bang. But it remains to be seen if he'll leave. Because at the end of the day, if FSG wants to sell him, they're going to sell him. It just is. And if they're willing to part ways with Klopp, that only means they're that serious.
But my thing though is from Salah's point of view, because that's why I put this thing on the poll. From Salah's point of view, do you think it's a case of, oh my gosh, if Klopp is leaving, no, then there's no chance of any sort of success now, and that's why he leaves? Or do you think he's like, okay, he'll wait, okay, wait, let's see who comes in, let's see the product, and I can reconsider? Or is like, no, Klopp is the best chance for me to win anything?
I personally think if Klopp is going, it means they contended over Salah. So I don't think it's a situation where Klopp is leaving and then Salah's decision is Salah has the right the permission to decide. Oh, am I staying? No, I think it's FSG wants Salah out and they want the bag, and Klopp is against it. And so if Klopp is leaving, that indicates to me that, well, it's all permutation and speculation on our part, but I presume FSG had decided to sell Salah. And in that case, I don't think the decision is his anyways. So it's like out with the old, in with the new, because it's not just Klopp, it's the entire, according to what they're saying, it's like the entire backroom staff, his staff. So like whole new guys. And so in that case, like what are you staying for, man? Go get the bag of Saudi. I don't think the decision will be his anyways.
What's it called? Abdallah Salaman. Do you agree with Jay that this is independent of Klopp? They've already decided that he's going to get sold.
Yeah, I agree.
Or do you think Salah is like, nah, Klopp leaving, I'm out?
I think he's gone. On paper, I understand why FG want to sell him, but in terms of the footballing aspect, why sell him? Because he's in the best years of his life in his prime. I just think FSG are just working on paper in terms of they're looking at his age and they want to see resale value, and they don't want to invest their own money into the club. So, in my opinion, they're trying to.
Okay. Do you think? Okay. But do you think that this news
I think
pushes Salah to move even more? So do you think that this Klopp news has anything to do with Salah? Because remember, like this is not under the NBA. Like Salah, if Salah wants to stay, he stays. Like he doesn't. Like you can't. If he has to accept the contract, so if he wants to stay, he can stay. So do you think that this news pushes him further, or do you think this Klopp is independent of his decision to leave Liverpool?
No, this has 100% consideration on his decision if he leaves. I think this basically is confirmation that he has to leave. He has to. Because what's the point of staying at Liverpool and wasting your prime years? Okay, you don't have to go to Saudi Arabia, but go somewhere else where probably you could gain a title or two. Because are they really going to win a UCL next season with Xabi Alonso? With Salah in the side? I don't think so. So for me, it just confirms that it's a more inclination for Salah to leave and not stay, because there's no positive.
Patrick, what are you saying, bro? With this whole Salah thing. So
I just felt like even last season, I was telling Liverpool fans that maybe it was time to sell and then reinvest and build for Klopp. I have a feeling this might also have to do with FSG telling Klopp that there's no investment. So I don't know if Salah is going to stay, man, because people keep saying prime, but Salah is also at the age where he has to start thinking about the family, you know. And last time I checked, Salah was African, and we Africans sometimes we don't really care about when it comes to a certain time. We don't care about teams. We don't care about let me make these scouts happy. We only care about the family and how we're going to retire. I wouldn't be surprised if I see Salah going to Saudi and getting that bag, because you must remember, Mahrez has been in every advert in Saudi. Every advert is Mahrez. Everything is Riyad Mahrez, and they worship him. Just imagine if Salah goes there, that would be the last formula, you know? So, I don't know, man. I think he's going to...
Okay, so you're saying that, like, this Klopp news has nothing to do with Salah's decision?
No, really. This might just be the last nail on the coffin, as they say. But I just feel like this man right now, what else does he have to achieve at Liverpool? Do you get my point? Salah, like what else?
Okay. Let me give you a scenario. Let's say that Klopp didn't make this decision, and they win the Europa League, and they win the league, just as for an argument's sake. Salah could be like, back in the UCL, what if I stay and do something? Because let's be real, Patrick, let's keep it a stack. Salah owes a lot of his developments to Klopp. He was good at Roma and Fiorentina, but Salah's best days are at Liverpool. And a lot of that reason was a system that was put on Klopp. So Salah owes a lot to the heights he's reached because of the developments on Klopp. Because we saw what Klopp did with Firmino, what he did with Trent, what he did with Lewandowski. Like, bro, Lewandowski is who Lewandowski is because of Klopp. Salah is who Salah is because of Klopp. So he knows that, bro, this guy really brought the best out of me. Because Egypt's Klopp and Liverpool Klopp ain't the same freaking dude, bro. So the thing, though, is that he knows that a lot of my successes and where I'm at as a player comes from him. So
you're right, though, because I know you've just reminded me. I forgot that Salah is a system player. Yeah, like without Klopp, this man is dusted, isn't it? Because when he goes to Egypt, he doesn't do anything. Look at Riyad Mahrez; he achieved more with in Africa more than Salah. But I'm just saying, I don't know. Just for me, I think there's a bit of Salah where after this season, I was still thinking that Salah will start thinking of leaving. But now, for the fact that his father Klopp is leaving, I'm pretty sure this is the end of it. And Liverpool fans might not want to hear this, but it's also good to sell because you need an investment. Because even Xavi is not coming here for him to be working. Nunes failed. We've just left you guys, Liverpool fans. We haven't been telling you, but Nunes is a failure. And once HA showed us those step-overs, we knew that you were not getting anything that was incredible at the end of the day. So I feel like Salah has to go. It'll be good if Salah goes with Klopp. And obviously, there's rumors that Stevie G is coming the other way, which I hope he is. But
no, I don't know. Perfect. It's not happening. Perfect. No, that's never happening. Okay, wait, hold on. SKFC, man. So we're discussing that. So we're just discussing Salah. Do you think that Salah seeing this news, he's like, oh no, I'm out? Or do you think that this Klopp news has nothing to do with Salah's decision to leave? Or do you think, no, Salah's like, bro, if Klopp is gone now, I think the jig is up. I'm out.
Yeah, no, I definitely think it's the first part. Honestly, because what's really crazy is it's not even just Klopp that's leaving, right? It's like the backroom staff is leaving too.
Yep, everybody.
Like half of the team that
sporting director.
Half the team that he's won the league with has already left, and then like half that stayed is like injured all the time. So like honestly, the writing on the wall is like this Liverpool cycle is over. So in terms of like places that he could go to, like I mean, you guys are bringing up good points about whether he can just go to Saudi Arabia, cash out.
Oh no, like that. Come on, it's like where else? That's obvious. Like based on that's who he is.
I mean, to be fair, because he is only 32. Like that's not that like, especially with modern science and all those things. That's not.
But you have to realize that because it's what Patrick was saying about Mars as well. Like what he means to that part of the world, and the fact of like you've won your UCL, you've won your league, and does he still have that? The fact that exists, especially in a part of the world where you'll feel very comfortable. Like unlike Benzema and people who you don't feel very comfortable, that is a part of the world where I understand the customs, I understand the culture. The culture is very much in line with mine, and I've won the Champions League, I've won the league, I've broken records, I've set a legacy there. I'll go down as one of the greatest EPL players of all time. So my legacy is set. What more is there to do, really? What more hunger is there? And Real, Bayern, PSG, are they going to go in for a Salah and for how much? So, it's all these things. So
because when is his contract expire? Does his contract expire at the end of the season or
2026?
Oh, okay.
No, actually, no. You mean Klopp's or
no? Salah.
Salah's is next season, so 2025. Yeah,
2025. I mean, okay, but then if he's still at the level he's at right now, right? What would stop like a PSG or like I guess like another big team a lot of money to like give him one contract, see what he can do for them if he's still at the level he is right now? So that way he can still get the money while still actually like competing in relevant competitions. Like, what would be wrong with like doing that if you're Salah?
Bro, I'm sure PSG are tired, bro. They're just tired.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me shout out to your boy. Oh no. We've already hit this. Now this is a very scary one right now.
I haven't spoken about Salah, HH.
Okay, go. Sorry, go for it. Go for it.
HH, I think maybe when Seven Hag was talking about eras come to an end, he meant that other managers, meaning Pep, would remove the Giants and not him. Because when you think about it, HH, as much as I'm happy, I'm also sad as well, HH, because basically we were carrying the Premier League flag in Europe. It was us in Liverpool, right? regarding Salah, I think it's one of those whereby the cycle has finished. Every team goes through a cycle, right? And when the cycle ends, I think it's only logical that you move on and let the next group of guys to try something. Like these guys tried their best. They only win one league title and Champions League as a team, right? So you give it to the next cycle. I think for him, Salah has done what he could. You have to give him props. Although he's a flop in Africa, I think part of the injury in Africa.
Well, smoke. Well, let's see what he does if he turns up in the final. If Egypt gets to that final, but so far.
No, I'm saying, it could be part of the reason why he got injured. The news could be like, so you're saying I'm going trophyless this season?
This guy, man.
Oh my god.
The body listens. The body listens.
This guy is a sick.
That's a body blow. That's a body blow. It's like I'm gonna go trophyless again this season. So I think no one mentions the fact that as much as great.
Well, smoke. I'm just seeing the streets. The street says that he informed the players in November. That they were informed in November.
But maybe he thought it's a bluff that he could reverse his decision, because if you haven't announced it to the public, he could just be like, guys, you know what? But once you've announced it to the public, it's something else, But no one is speaking about the fact that Liverpool under Klopp failed to retain any trophy. Because of the bloody oil rig. They're going up against a damn oil rig.
Excuses for failure.
It's a damn oil rig, man. Okay, hold on.
So Salah's leaving. He's leaving, He has to leave.
Okay, so let me now ask this one now. This is a crazy one. So now, I don't want to be dramatic here, but this news, does the Liverpool dynasty now take a hit? Because now we say Klopp is gone, sport director is gone, coach is gone. So do we see a Fergie Moyes kind of a thing, or is that too extreme? Like, how much of a hit does the Liverpool dynasty take?
Can I go first, HH?
Okay, let me come to Black Seal first. Okay, Black Seal, you have an echo. Okay, look, Black Seal, you have to reduce the thing because there's an echo in your thing. There's an echo in your thing. You have to reduce the thing. I'll bring you back in. So SKFC, how much of a hit do you think this?
We don't know. Why are we acting like we don't remember what these people were doing before Klopp got there, bro? In fact, no. Liverpool, in 2009 they had their best ever season in the Prem at the time, right? Then FSG people came, and then they went from that to 6th to 8th to 8th again. So these people don't really have a good track record when they don't have an elite manager or an elite player carrying them. So yeah, no, it might actually be over, to be honest.
But to what extent? How much of a? Are you saying 7th, 6th, 8th? No more titles? How much of an extent?
Oh, okay, yes. The titles. I'm gonna be honest. Even if Pep leaves this season for some reason, I think the title charge for them is done. To be honest, I think they're gonna be pretty much around where Chelsea are right now. To be honest, without Klopp or without half their elite players still there. To be honest. Because the FSG people have, when they've been running the club by themselves, haven't really built good, at least top 4 level clubs. So I don't see why they would start doing that now.
What's it called? Abdallah, what do you say that? How does this affect Liverpool? How do you think this affects Liverpool?
I reckon they'll be just competing for top 4 after Klopp leaves for maybe a couple of years, and then just slowly build themselves back up, because it's a massive overhaul. Let's be honest, from the top till, apart from the owners, from the top till the bottom, because this all started with Edwards, the sporting director, the one who got the Salahs, who got the Manes and stuff like that. So it's been a slow refresh, let's say, in my opinion. So this was a long time coming. So I think it's going to be a whole new
for me, like it's
let's be
hard
honest,
to know
Mark
because
Edwards-
it depends on who takes
Arsenal.
over as manager. It depends on who takes over.
It's going to be Xabi Alonso. It's going to be Xabi Alonso. So
Okay. Let's just say it's Xabi Alonso. What is this like? Fergie to Moyes? Like what? How much of an effect will that have if it's that Xabi Alonso coming through? Because honestly, tell you right now, I don't know. Because don't make this mistake. Don't now just say, "Hey, look what he did at Leverkusen. Oh, he'll do well at Liverpool." No, Liverpool and Leverkusen very different. Bundesliga and EPL very different. So. I mean, like, okay, so Blacksteel, what do you think, bro? How much of a hit do you think this takes for Liverpool?
In my honest opinion, I truly believe it depends on who they get. Because, for example, if they get, I don't know, maybe a Hansi Flick, maybe that would, the way he plays is practically identical, not very much the same, but identical to how Klopp plays. Or maybe if they get Xabi Alonso. Honestly, I still don't know much about Xabi Alonso. I still don't know if he's actually ready because even Florentino Perez, everybody in Madrid wanted Xabi Alonso to succeed Ancelotti, but Florentino Perez wasn't convinced because he thought he's still a bit too inexperienced, only 1 year. So in my honest opinion, it's between Xabi Alonso and Hansi Flick, in my opinion. But since Hansi Flick, I guess, is a bit more experienced, I want to see what he can do with this Liverpool squad. But in my opinion, the one who gets the worst hit, in my opinion, is Salah. Because now it's like, okay, now I'm on my own now, you know. Now I have to prove to everybody that it wasn't just Klopp. It was just my hard work as well.
That's assuming he still stays, though. Because the notion is that if Klopp is going, Salah's like, yeah, I'm out. Because that would be interesting, though, because if Klopp was to leave and Salah still bowls with a different manager, hey, but if Salah now, so that would be a thing for Salah to say, okay, wait, were you only great under Klopp?
But then again, look at Sadio Mane.
But he bowled out at the AFCON, though. He bowled out at the AFCON, so.
Yeah, I guess that's the one thing, because Salah, unfortunately, he keeps bricking in Africa, and I don't think he's going to come back, even if Egypt makes the final. I mean, 20 days.
No. If they make the final, they'll give him HGH and they'll give him cocaine and drugs, bro. They'll get him back. They'll get him back.
Inhaler tax.
Wait, Dr. J, how much of a hit will Liverpool take with Klopp leaving, bro? Dr. J. Smoke.
HH, people don't understand pressure and expectation. It's easy to perform HH and play all your footballing philosophy and whatnot when you're not expected to win or dominate, right? And we saw it we're seeing it with Ten Hag, we saw it with Potter. At Leverkusen, HH, you're not expected to win the title. So whatever you do there is a bonus, HH, and that's the reality. When you come to a place whereby there is expectations, philosophy goes out the window and it becomes about gid. Then you start seeing these long balls, HH, whereby it's like, no, get a Fellaini on the pitch, get a Scott McTominay on the pitch, HH. The expectation and pressure comes at a big club, because at the end of the day, HH, it's similar to us. If Pep goes, HH, we are screwed. It's one of those whereby the drop-off will be so huge. Like, at the end of the day, you must understand that Klopp is an elite manager.
Yeah. And
replacing elite managers is not something that you just wake up and be like, oh, let's put this guy there. And no, HH. It's easy to have all... HH, trust me, there will be a drop-off. Because if there's no drop-off, then it means that Klopp was an elite manager. You can't have it both ways. You can't say, no, this guy...
I think... You're right, though, because it's like we can't assume this whole Xabi Alonso thing, because again, I've seen that story play out so many times. Okay, wow, look for Leverkusen, goes to Liverpool, and it's like, oh, it's not the same thing. Because trust me, guaranteed, Xabi Alonso will not look as good for Liverpool as he is as with Leverkusen. At least in the initial seasons, he won't. Because you have to acclimatize to the Premier League. New club, new players, and a whole different system.
Are we forgetting what Xavi was doing in Saudi and people thought he's the second coming of Pep? Until he went to Barca, and then now there's pressure, there's like expectation. We expect you to not only win, but give us beautiful football. Because those two are not easy, Most managers take one. It's either we're going to win or we're going to play beautiful football and not win anything at the end of the season. So have both.
Don't smoke. Just to interject on one point. The difference between us and Liverpool is that Liverpool don't have the structure to replace him. Okay,
Bro.
we won't be as dominant as we were with Pep, but I think we will win like a 2-3 titles when we won with Manchester.
You can't have both. You can't say Pep is the best manager of all time and then say no, we have the structure to replace him once.
We have the structure, but we won't be as dominant. I said that's what I mean.
What I'm trying to explain to you is everything goes back to normal, whereby you'll win maybe one league title in 2-3 years.
Okay. So okay. If Klopp leaves, because that's why I put up this poll. Are we saying the battle for top 4? They become a mid-table team.
Just say Europe. To be honest, I'll say Europe.
The thing is,
remember Liverpool's history is based around the Champions League. So Champions League is always a necessity. They're kind of like Madrid and AC Milan and Bayern.
Okay, so let me quickly come to Mike. So Mike, again, we're just looking at Liverpool. Like how much of a hit will Liverpool take of Klopp leaving? Like what do you think the drop-off will be? We just don't know. So what do you think the drop-off will be? Mike. All right, I think Mike is good. Okay, what's it called? Patrick. Drop off for Liverpool.
The drop off would be huge, and
huge.
Yeah, listen, look, Don't Smoke is right. People have to remember this because let's not forget, Liverpool fans have been hyping Klopp that he's done so well. And look, we said it just a few minutes ago that it was a 97-98 season. These guys going toe to toe. Both managers leaving, they'll leave a huge gap. This would be the times for teams like Chelsea to start shining with Master Poch, These are the times to take advantage. But I'm telling you, Liverpool fans, this guy, Klopp, no matter the fact that he's from the opposition, I still give him respect because sometimes with his motivation tactics, he took players that some of them were not that great. Obviously, he failed with Naby Keita. Let's not forget. With Karius, he also failed. Recently, he also failed with a few. But overall, he motivated certain players that they were not great yet. Because I remember Salah at Roma. I remember I saw a bit of flair. I remember when he skinned City, we played against Roma, and I was like, who's this guy from Egypt who's skinning us? But he wasn't that Salah, So he managed to take Salah and make him something. Firmino managed to turn him into a scary striker who cannot score goals, but it was still scary for teams. Do you get my point? Mane always had talent. Let's not lie. Mane was always talented, but he made Mane something. Even players today said every time we saw Mane in that Liverpool team, we had to double team or triple team this guy because this guy was too good. So I'm still thinking that whoever comes in, you're not doing what Klopp was doing. Klopp with his motivational hitting his chest at the end of the game, I don't think they'll go that far. Of course, let's not forget, whether we laughed at the fact that he only won one Premier League, that's the Premier League for Liverpool for 30 years. Whether we laughed that he won a UCL, let's not forget what he did to Pep in that UCL. City fans, they skinned us. They made us look average, below average. So I think if another manager comes in, you will take a long time before you get to the standards Klopp has given this Liverpool team. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so Mike, so we're just talking about.
Also saying that. Okay.
Wait, hold on, real quick. I'm going to come to Mike and then I'll come back to you. So, Mike, we're just looking at the effect that this is going to have on Liverpool, the after effect. Like, how much of an effect will this have on Liverpool? Klopp leaving now.
Oh no, we're fucked. We're fucked. There's no way about it. With these owners, they're probably going to go for some sentimental crap and hire Gerrard. And if that happens, we're back to Banter era.
No, they surely not.
So you have no faith that they bring in, even if they bring in Xabi Alonso?
No, okay. See, I would prefer Xabi Alonso. The thing is, these owners, I think they're just happy with top 4. That's all they care about. They just want to make a profit. So they'll go for some, hipster manager, maybe like a Michel or Potter, if they go for Potter, oh my, there is going to be hell to pay. I will not.
You'll be the
I will not be
left
shocked if they have.
Mike, that stream
I
will
will
be
not be
popular.
shocked.
I'm bringing a buffet to that stream. I'm bringing a buffet to that stream.
You'll just be referring about Svenska Cup, but I don't really trust these managers, this ownership when it comes to hiring managers. They hired Brendan Rodgers. Yeah, okay, he had that one good season because Suarez was going off like crazy. Other than that, he was a shambles for Liverpool. So these owners, I can't trust them one bit. Hopefully now, because obviously Klopp had informed them in November that they have done their homework. I hope they have done their homework. If not, oh boy, there's going to be hell with the Liverpool fans. They will let these owners know. Although my thinking around this whole situation is, I think these owners are selling soon, as well. I think they're selling up to somebody else. Yeah, but it's a sad day. But hopefully we can win this league. That's all I need. I just need to win this league. I don't care about FA Cup, League Cup. I don't care about Europa League. Just win the damn league.
Oh, so wait, so you can give us the League Cup then?
Yeah, you can take the League Cup. You can be shameless with it.
Thank you.
Because you're not in the Premier League title. Are you going to play Champions? Wait, HH, are you playing Champions League football next season?
Mike, let's stick to the topic at hand. Let's stick to the topic at hand. Okay. No, because do you feel that Disney Plus for the EPL? That come on, guys.
Oh, now you want to talk about Disney Plus?
No, my let's bro. That is a Disney Plus narrative because if the players like, bro, let's go out on winning this league for him. Now, obviously, Smoke and Patrick are like, no, and most of the chat said no. Thanos is reality. So HBO over Disney Plus. But do you see a scenario where it's like, nah, we've got to do it for your boy?
I mean, I don't know how the players are going to react because apparently they found out today that he's leaving. So we don't know what sort of reaction is going to happen with the players.
The street said that they got sold in November.
No, apparently the news came out that they informed them this morning, the players. Only the ownership and I guess the directors knew about this information, not the players.
Okay,
so
November.
I don't know how the players are going to react to it. Either they're going to be highly motivated or they're like, you're leaving us? And then some players like Salah is going to think to himself, let me just bounce out of here in the summer. So now it's really nervous times for Liverpool when it comes to these players. And VVD has a contract, I think, ending next summer. So is Trent. Trent only has 1 year after this summer. So there's a lot of up in the air. I hope the players can be motivated, but I mean, we're going up against Pep and Man City. So I don't have any confidence whatsoever. When you're going up against Pep, if this was Arsenal, I would say we would win the league.
2 points clear.
Abdallah, it doesn't matter. 2 points. Clearly, we have seen in the past that,
We never win at Anfield. We never win at Spurs.
Look, Abdallah, relax.
So now Abdallah wants to go with this underdog mentality. Oh, we never win here. Bro, you guys go always on a 15. Bro, you guys always go on a 15, 16 game winning streak. We see it every season. They just pulled up a stat that Klopp and Pep have the 5 longest winning streaks in Premier League history. These two managers in the past 3 seasons. So I would not be shocked if Man City go for a 15-game winning streak and win the league. It's happened before. It will happen again, but I hope the players just can find some courage. Hopefully find some courage and just go on a long winning streak because let's see what happens.
You must beat the whores and sluts of West London, the West London Tory Blue Cowboys.
Abdallah, I don't have any confidence in that because all we do is just draw with them. We just draw with them.
Okay. Let me come to Emmanuel. Emmanuel, what you said, Emmanuel, and then I'll come to you forward.
Okay, Pep is in Infinity War Thanos mode now. So honestly, Liverpool, I'm sorry, forget the league. This should have been said when Pep was working on his formations and all of that stuff. It would have, but now Pep has found what works. Now that Pep has found what works, I'm sorry, Liverpool. And also, let's also bear something in mind. Liverpool only started rebuilding. This is the rebuilt version of Klopp's team. So with that rebuild, with this, they haven't had years with this new rebuilt version to get into the mood where they can go into killer mode like they did in 2020. They are only just starting. So there are certain games where the tactics are correct and everything, and they get a 0-0, like against Man United. Those games are going to come this season. You cannot hide from that fact. Man City are not going to have those games once Pep has gotten into his rhythm, and Pep is in his rhythm right now. So I'm like, this information came too late. If it was said in November, maybe there would have been a chance because it would color whatever he was mixing up in the background. But now Pep knows what he's going to do. Liverpool are now the ones with the question mark. So we do not know what version of Liverpool is going to come out in this whole thing. We don't know what version of them is coming out.
Okay, hold on. Let me bring so Ford. Thoughts on this whole Liverpool thing before we round up, bro. Ford.
Listen, HH, you know that one meme,
Big
with
up
the black guy
Big up Matt,
and the
man.
shades at a funeral, just checking if the ops are really dead. Is Klopp really gone?
It looks real, bro. Massive ramifications for the EPL, bro.
It's beautiful to see now. But listen, on a real, obviously, that you got a big up Klopp that you've done great things with Liverpool. Built a great team that didn't win as much as they should have, but I'm not gonna shit on them in it. They obviously went up against a top team. But honestly, like, I'm kind of surprised to hear Michael say that, oh, now we're done, we're gonna go and make a passion signing like Gerrard and all this stuff. Like, I feel like that's maybe a bit reactionary, a bit defeatism. Like, again, when people say that, oh, they're gonna go back to where they were before, it's like, before they had Hodgson, they had Konchesky, they bought Andy Carroll for 35 million and all these things, right? Like, they're not gonna go back to that, guys. Like, Klopp, even when he said in the interview that he left them in a good position, and that's why he's happy to leave now rather than last season, because last season, like, you were going back to the slums. You were battling the mid-table with Chelsea for a little while. But obviously turned around towards the end of the season. But this season, he said himself, you guys look like you're back. And obviously, yes, it's going to be a bit of a hit losing Klopp, no doubt about it. But, like, you're not going to go down immediately and, like, stop being only in, like, top 4 battles or top 6 battles. No, you're going to still be a relatively competitive team at a high level. Will it be what Klopp did for over a few years? Probably not, because you're not going to maybe find another Jurgen Klopp level manager. But then again, that's when it comes down to recruitment. And maybe Xabi can do well. I think he can do well. Of course, again, he's doing well at Leverkusen, yes, but people need to obviously understand that the experience at Leverkusen is different to managing at Liverpool.
As I said, remember, with Moyes was great at Everton. Doing well at Leverkusen and doing well at Liverpool, Premier League, two very different jobs.
100%. It's night and day. And even then with Xabi, like, cool, he's done one very good job right now. He's doing one very good job. Again, the job's not even finished yet. But, like, he's only been managing at a high level for, let's say, 1 year, 1 or 2 years. Like, that's it, right? So it's different compared to Klopp. He was already...
But before, does Pep now rule England now? Like, let's be real, Klopp was the only one that landed a glove on him. Like, Klopp only knocked him down once and was the only guy no one has laid a glove on him apart from Klopp.
I mean, listen, if Pep stays for another 3-4 years, then it's obviously techie for everybody, innit? Because again, like I said, I don't think Liverpool will fully drop off, but of course, are they going to get a Klopp level manager? It's also unlikely. Plus, again, it's twofold with the rebuild, right? Because they're rebuilding, so it's good because they're not like how United were with Sir Alex, where like they just had like an old squad that needed a full change, and then they got rid of Sir Alex. With Klopp, he's already started and done quite a bit of the rebuild. There's already a new midfield. You've already got a new attack force. It's just Salah that needs to go now in terms of like the old attackers that were there. So we'll see with Liverpool in it. But obviously, again, if Pep stays, it's obviously peak for everybody because Pep, we know what he's going to do. And again, even with City, if let's say Pep leaves in a couple of years, like they're already set to go and compete and do big things for quite a few years. They're not going to just fall off. Again, people forget that Pep, when he came to the league, he picked up the best squad in the league anyways. So of course he's going to have success. Of course, the amount of success is down to how good a manager he is. But whoever comes in after Pep is still going to do a great job anyways because Man City have all the resources. They have the best team now. That's not going to change. So, yeah, if Pep stays, it's going to be long for everybody. But no matter what, like people need to understand, for me, the main point I'm trying to make is that like just because a top manager's leaving doesn't mean that they're going to now fall to pieces. Not every situation is going to go like the Man United situation with Sir Alex. Again, if you these managers look at these case studies. So, but wait, just to land this one point is that these clubs look at these case studies of other teams like United getting it wrong with Sir Alex, post Sir Alex. They obviously look at that and they want to plan ahead. Again, we saw how City planned so far in advance for Pep and made it so that when Pep comes, everything's 30 for him. So of course they're going to have a plan for when Pep leaves. Is it going to be perfect? Of course not. But are they going to now become the old Man City? No. And same with Liverpool. They're not going to become the old Liverpool. They're going to be a new Liverpool. We'll just have to see how successful that new Liverpool is.
All right, let me quickly hit this Dubinsky's, man. I don't want to run it. So shout out to your boy, 89 stars. That goes to Dubinsky. I remember before the season started, everyone on the panel was basically saying Liverpool are done. They're overachieving this year. Good time to go. I mean, Mike, do you agree with that? Like, it's a good time to go because they're sort of overachieving.
It's a great time for Klopp to go. It's a great time because you can see the guy's drained. So it's a good time for him to go. He's brought them back to a good level.
it definitely does look like Klopp is drained mentally. I think he has talked a lot about the Liverpool 2.0, Klopp 2.0, but now leaving in this time of the year, or announcing that he's going to leave in this time of the year, hopefully gives opportunity for the owners to do something, because the sporting director is leaving as well, even though he was only there for 6 months. I think we are overachieving this year. I have to be honest. I did not expect us to be in a title race. I thought we could probably get like third or fourth, but to be, leading in the Premier League by January, I'm generally shocked. And being in the fourth.
No, because I think the thing though, because this is what we were saying earlier in the stream, is that wait, hold on, Smoke. Is the thing though is that it's a case of look at how much energy I'm expending, and then look at what I'm going up against. So I think that is mentally draining of like, bro, like I'm expending so much energy and it is so demanding. And these guys can just get a hand. These guys, so it is what you're going up against. Because trust me, if the roles were flipped, and Liverpool were like had won the league last season or anything, he'd be more motivated. But I do feel it takes a strain upon you when you're expending so much energy, and you're like, bro, this is going to win if we could flip. And also the key thing, basically, it's two flex. It's City, but that quadruple season, I think, was really because of how you lost the league and how you lost the UCL final. So
that's a great point. That's a great point, because you know what? It's similar. Wait, let me just say this: that it's something similar happened to Pep at Barcelona when they were having so much great success, the treble and everything, and then they had a season where they kind of fell off a little bit, and that's such a draining thing to feel like you reach that pinnacle and you're not quite there anymore. And obviously, you feel like, you know what? I need that break. I need that reset. And that's what Pep did. And obviously, Klopp's feeling that same thing now.
But the thing with Pep is that
wait, hold on. Wait, say smoke. Wait, say smoke.
I'm saying at the end of that quad season, I told you their legs were gone, and you saw it in their players, right? Man, now the thing is, you can't say they're overachieving when they just came from buying Soboslai and McAllister, right? World Cup winner. So, hence I'm saying, the thing is, Liverpool fans praise the players. They put them on such a high pedestal, and when things don't go their way, it's not like, oh, they're no longer the best. They're underachieving. It's like you can't have it both ways. You have the best
That's
players.
Facts, by the way. That's facts.
Yeah, because you see, my thing here is like, you see, I don't think overachieving is the right thing, because I'll be real with you. I never took Arsenal seriously as title challengers. I never did. Like last season was an anomaly. I always said, like, if the best people to challenge City is Liverpool. But my whole thing was like, I just did not know what effect losing Fabinho, Firmino, Mane, Robertson injury, what that would take, because those are such crucial players. And now, if you now want to now throw something at Klopp, is you couldn't rebuild a second team. Fergie won with 3 teams. This is now City's second team. So people say, "Wait, Klopp, why can't you?" So you ran away before trying to now win with a second team, which is a key thing that adds to longevity. Can you win with a second team? Can you rebuild and win? So, but then the flip side is that, bro, he's going up against a Becky boss known as Man City. Like this, like there is context to this. You can say, oh, you're running away, you're being a coward, you're running from the smoke, but you're going up against a team who I already believe this is the greatest dynasty in EPL history.
Were they saying this when Pep left and you said Mourinho ran him out of town? So why can't it be the same? Why can't it be the same? I don't see no difference.
Wait,
because
bro.
of the agenda.
Wait. Did they have a guy called Messi on that team? Was there a guy called Leo Messi? I don't know. I think it was like an Argentine called Leo Messi that Pep had.
What the Argentine called Little Man?
But you said Salah is the greatest Premier League player after me.
No, I didn't. I never said that. Well, so I'm saying, Lafleur, if Liverpool are smart, they avoid Gerrard like the plague. That garbage sacks would bring a nasty smell. Okay,
there's no way they bring him in.
What's the chances that they go for? Bro, I should start. Until Liverpool hire a manager, forward all calls from Saudi Arabia. All calls from Saudi Arabia, block them and forward them because. Wait, hold on. Wait, Gerrard being hired.
Dr. J.
Yeah. Yes, basically, Gerrard being hired would be beyond stupid.
It's not going to happen.
Stupid. I mean, like, Mike, what chances are there that they hire Gerrard realistically? Realistically,
probably 1%. You just look at his resume and you look what he's doing. Okay, I mean, he's doing decent in Saudi Arabia. If they hire Gerrard, oh my God. Well, obviously, people are going to be like, "Oh yeah, legend of the club, this and that." If you look at what he's done at like Aston Villa, okay, yeah, you could say, "Oh, he did this at Rangers, he went undefeated." I could care less. The guy was tactically clueless at Aston Villa, and you see what Emery has done with basically, the same team and add a couple pieces. I would be pissed off if they hired Gerrard, but I don't think it's going to happen.
But what I would say is that this club is they love suckering up to their fans and trying to put their fans over an emotional barrel. And perfect, Gerrard would be perfect for them. And these are American owners. This is one thing you need to understand something. American owners are masters at manipulation. They know if you bring Gerrard and there's a fall off after Klopp, Gerrard will take all of the heat, absorb all of the heat, whilst they find someone new. Which is diabolical. Chelsea did the same thing.
No, Emmanuel is right though, because my thing though is exactly that let's be real, guys. Let's keep it a stack. If they hire Gerrard, the international Liverpool fans, most of them will be like, "Are you crazy?" The Liverpool fans at Liverpool, the people that go to Anfield, they will be happy. That's why it is scary, because if they hire him,
I don't think they will be. I think they'll feel like they're sticking. Wait. Honestly, I feel like they're sticking.
Take a bet with me. No, Ford, take a bet with me. Those Liverpool fans in Liverpool, in that city, at Anfield, they'll be happy.
Yeah,
now, people beyond that will know how dumb it is.
Yeah, yes, that's true. They'll support their boy. They'll be happy for him, but they'll feel deep down that they're stitching him up, because let's be real. Like, let's give these fans some credit. They all saw him stink at Aston Villa. I don't really watch him at Rangers. They're not watching him certainly now at Al Tahoon or wherever he is now, right? They saw him stink at Villa, and then they've seen that same Villa being now in Champions League, being potentially in a Premier League race. Not really, but they're in the Premier League race at this moment, at least, with Emery, with the same team. So they know that Gerrard isn't the right fit.
You're missing the narrative, though.
Okay, but how would they?
But the point you guys made about him winning the passion manager, like you guys are right when you mentioned the fact that Liverpool, like they naturally like a manager who's going to be charismatic and kind of prey on the whole passion thing, and that's why Klopp was a great signing, because they saw him at Dortmund rile up the crowd, be that kind of guy who's like that physical embodiment of the fans on the pitch by the sidelines. So of course they're going to want to get somebody like that on the touchline, but they're not going to want to get Gerrard, because they know Gerrard hasn't got the tools. They know he hasn't got the tools.
Wait,
it's not because of that forward.
Wait, hold on. Let me just put this jobs. Hold up. So, Miguel Rabines, man, I now get why we are signing young players. They will all be in their prime when Klopp and Pep leave. We just need that modern next-gen manager. Look, now, Miguel, I say no. Now, Miguel, I hope you're right that these guys are seeing the future. I know that proper Klopp will leave, and they know that these young players will not take over. But Miguel, let's be real, they want to flip them for a profit. Like, Miguel, I'm sorry, we know what these owners wants to do. They want to flip them for a profit in the future.
Can I have a Chelsea, can I have a stab at the Chelsea thing?
Wait, hold on. Let me do this, Money Mates. Hold on 1 second. So, Money Mates, Ten Hag ahead of the curve, errors come to an end. Okay, so Smoke. Okay, real quick before you go, Smoke. And then not Smoke.
No, I was saying this, right? At the end of the day, you must understand that there's a narrative with Gerrard. And life is about narratives at the end of the day. There's the guy who couldn't win the Premier League. He's back for his redemption. That's a storyline. At the end of the day, it is
Don Smoke, do you want to flip it, and you can hire then Stephen Ireland or somebody like that, a Man City legend.
Exactly,
he never won the Premier League. Try and get Stephen Ireland then. Vincent Kompany won the Premier League.
Let Stephen Ireland come back.
No.
Sorry, I have to say this. Sorry, people forget Chelsea were desperate when Lampard came in, because nobody wanted to sign at that point. People forget United were desperate when Oli came in as an interim, and then he had a good start, so they gave him the full-time job. Liverpool aren't desperate right now. They're as strong as they've ever been. So why would they want to go and sign Gerrard? They can attract any manager in the world.
That's a No. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me get Emmanuel.
I'm not saying that they will do it out of desperation. The thing is, here's the thing. I can tell you that this board that Liverpool runs Liverpool is clueless. They've had 2 months to think about it, and I can still bet you they have no idea what they want to do after Klopp. That's one. Two, how many Liverpool fans? You need a literal riot. You remember what happened when Chelsea were chasing Potter out? You need that kind of riot to stop Gerrard from ever being hired back. That's never going to happen. No, you are never going to get a riot. You need a riot, like you need a revolution. You need people to bring stakes, very harmful objects to the stadium before they say we are not bringing Gerrard. So if Liverpool know what's best for them, do everything in your power to get Xabi. Because Xabi Alonso is the only possible person who could get that reaction. If Liverpool fans are asked to choose between Steven Gerrard and Xabi Alonso, I'm sorry, it would become a no-brainer. If there's no Xabi Alonso on the table and you bring anybody, there's a problem. Now I want to talk about Chelsea. The thing with Chelsea is that you are forgetting they don't make a lot of money from their stadium. And when Roman was there, it wasn't a problem. Roman wanted to fix it, but your proper Chelsea merchants blocked him from fixing it. So when they were selling the club, this was a factor that was given to these people. Is this an issue for you? Boli said, okay, this is my solution. His solution is to get young players and flip them. That's how he beats FFP and gets more income into the club to make up for the shortfalls in the stadium money. So anyone looking at Chelsea to follow up after Liverpool and Man City, it is mostly going to be incidental. Maybe one season they luck out and win a league. Maybe they are only going to become like an epic build on this and reach a peak maybe in the 2030s. Until then, maybe they'll luck out and win one season. Because the stadium is a problem. And the proper Chelsea people will not allow the stadium to be expanded. Chelsea is a global club. They can't have a stadium that small. And if you're going to keep having fans who will fight against that stadium being expanded, then you need to make the money back somehow. And these people don't own oil.
All I care about is we win that Karabuki next month. All I want is that freaking Karabuki, and I want that
you should care about that.
Because
bro, nothing is guaranteed anymore.
Basically, here's the thing. Just to round this off, last few minutes now. My thing here is look, see. The key thing is who do Liverpool hire? Because the situation we now have is City now have full control. Because if you're Pep right now, you're like, bro, we have control. Now, I want to see how the season ends. Because it'll be very interesting. Now, I will not change my tune. City are still my pick. They're my money. But the Disney Plus narrative, it just makes things interesting. It makes things now really interesting because what's going to be very key is Wednesday. Now, obviously, you can say, there's the FA Cup because that's the first game, but really, it's that Premier League game against Chelsea because now their aim is, can we give him the league? We are 2 points clear. Can we give him the league as a going away present? So how? Because what was it, bro? If Modric drops a 3-piece at Anfield, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. After Klopp does videos, a Modric 3-piece. Mike, don't do your face at that. So Mike, don't face at that.
Let him just score one at least, not a 3-piece. Let him score one.
No, Mike. That's Mike. I'm talking. Mike, that's the funny thing. We know how garbage this man is. If after Klopp makes this news. Anfield being actually hold on, wait. So the Norwich game is at Anfield. So
yeah, they're both at Anfield.
They're both at Anfield. So but my thing, so obviously Sunday is going to be very emotional. Obviously, like the fans. So Liverpool will destroy Norwich. They'll destroy them. So, but Wednesday is going to be very key because it's like, okay, this title race is now different now because City are the stronger team. They're the favorites, and we know that City are now going to go on a run. But all I'm saying is that what a story it would be if they somehow do the story. And you see, Mike, what I was saying though is that like people say, "Oh, look, it's Darwin Núñez." If Darwin Núñez through that brick skull of his now realizes that, bro, change. Because see, the mind is a very powerful thing. If he now knows that, wait a minute, okay, look at how important this guy is. Look at how key that guy is. And this is now the final season. Yo, Darwin, Houston to Darwin, Houston to Darwin. We have to put the ball in the back of the net.
That's why it's a brilliant time to actually announce this. It's a brilliant time.
I need this Premier League so badly. You know why? Okay, he leaves, he wins the Premier League, and we match Man United for 20 Premier League trophies. I need this so badly. So then, you
finally get the parade as well.
And we get parade. Yeah, hopefully no COVID happens again. We get a parade. And then also we can go in a new rebuild with a new manager and a quite young squad still. So I'm not predicting us to win the league because I know what juggernaut we're going up against. But I need this badly. This is it. If we don't win it now, God knows when we're going to win it next.
No, but you don't need the Carabao, though, right? You don't need the Carabao, right?
No, you can take the Carabao.
Okay. He said he doesn't. He said he doesn't need it, bro.
I'd appreciate
so I expect you to throw the game.
We're playing Champions League
throw
next
that
season.
damn game.
Have it.
We'll
Have
give you the
it.
points at Anfield. Just give us the cup.
But Mike,
How about
That's
that?
okay.
No.
We'll do a trade. That's a good trade.
See, Ford is a smash. Mike, we'll give you those points. And they just give us.
Hey, we need that
No,
cup,
but
man.
Mike,
Serious.
Yeah, we do a good trade here.
Mike, I'm sure you understand that when you need things badly, that's when they don't come.
Well, of course not.
An HH, a brick is a brick is a brick. So you can have all that motivation. Nunes is still a brick.
Well, that's a fact.
No. Look, see. All I'm saying, look, my pick is this. All I'm saying is what it would. Imagine how fitting that would be if these guys actually win this. But see, no, they stopped 4 in a row. No.
But
Look,
HH,
imagine
how
if. Look, hold up. Imagine if Klopp's final season, you win, you match Man United. He goes away with another Premier League title. The only manager to win 2, and you stop 4 in a row.
But HH, also imagine if Chelsea make it to the Champions League end of next season. So
Or
just
there's
keep
the
imagining all you want.
Or there's the flip side
No,
where
that was
they
rude.
embarrass
Yeah,
themselves.
but the
and then
thing with-
entire
the thing with
fandom is in
Liverpool-
turmoil. And
Wait, hold up. Dr. J. Wait a second, Dr. J.
yeah, there's also the flip side where they embarrass themselves. The entire fan base is in turmoil. They're about to sell Salah, and so in order to quell all the nonsense, they hire Stevie G. So there's also
You man gotta let go of the
CBG is the
CBG,
wait,
man.
hold on. Let me bring it. So shout out to you, boy.
If I'm Liverpool,
Wait,
you
hold
better
on.
win
So,
this league. Okay.
Samuel L. Gerrard isn't an option after that Villa job. Alonso, Flick, Nagelsmann, and maybe even Zidane. Look, come on, Zidane. Okay, why does Zidane ever get put in all this conference? Zidane, no. My thing is that, look, see,
Needs money.
Alonso, I think, makes the most sense. Now, remember, Alonso is an automatic thing. But you see, the thing with Nagelsmann is, well, you have to see what happens with the Euros. Now, if Germany gets grouped, do you still go for Nagelsmann?
Well,
Yeah. I mean,
what
you have to get
has
grouped. Do you go for Nagelsmann?
Nagelsmann won? What has Nagelsmann won actually?
Well, he won a
Didn't he win
Bundesliga.
the Bundesliga with Bayern? And also, you can say what the Nagelsmann. Every time Bayern play a game, Nagelsmann keeps looking better because of the two.
That's just
Sure, Miguel Rabines. Fun fact: Roman wanted Klopp, but was put off by hire and fire. This is why we can't sack the next modern manager at the first sign of trouble. Oh, look, things are different right now. Look, it's. I think if you're hiring a manager and purchasing the guy, you have to give him. It's like a long-term thing. So for Chelsea, Poch is not that's why I say that Poch, you are a stopgap. I do not want Poch long-term. Poch, get the heck out of there. So for Liverpool, the next guy they hire has to be like, who do we believe for the next 5 or 6 years can say what's up? And perhaps Xabi. See, Zidane is not a 5-6 year guy, so don't bring Zidane into it. So most likely, for me personally, for Chelsea, you know what? Let's see what Germany do at the Euros, because I still wouldn't mind a Nagelsmann. I still would not mind a Nagelsmann, bro. I still would not mind a Julian. But if you're Liverpool, man, probably Xabi Alonso makes sense. Guys, it's been so good. I'll see you tomorrow on the big Saturday Hangout. One love.